Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Midnight Hunt draft here on the channel. My name is Nikolai, and in this video, I will be going pick by pick and play by play through the draft, talking through all of my plays and picks and decisions, so you know what to do in your own drafts, and we're going to have a lot of fun along the way. If you enjoy, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for more, click that bell icon, and leave a comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. You can check out the Twitch stream live at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas, and you can support my content at Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. Okie doke. We have opened up kind of an interesting rare, to be quite honest. Curse of Leeches. Some of the most gruesome art I've ever seen in my life. Yikes. Ouch, Bashzil. Not very kind of you to say. But Curse of Leeches is an interesting one. I kind of want to see how it plays out. There's also Morbid Opportunist, which is just a fantastic uncommon. Might just be better than the Curse. And then in the common slot, there's nothing of note except like Ecstatic Awakener and Burn the Accursed. Awakener is better. Well, Bashzil, you're seeing them all at once, but the videos each have them individually. So it'd be really odd if I had one video that had one and then the rest of the videos had nothing. So you got to introduce things. You got to keep people excited. But yes, it's between these two cards, I think. These are the best two. I haven't played this card or seen it, but I don't think it's as good as the Morbid Opportunist. Yeah, I'm going to take the Opportunist. This card is incredible. Interesting. So, in this pack, the only black card that there's Vengeful Strangler and there's Crawl. I think Crawl is better, but I don't want to take a black card here because there's Nebelgast Intruder and Revenge. I think Nebelgast is a little bit better. I'm very impressed by this card. Just eats things a lot of the time. Yeah, I think Curse is good. I just think that Opportunist is better. I like Revenge, but I'm going to take the Nebelgast. You can get a lot of 4-drops sometimes. And then after that, I mean, Rite of Oblivion can be good in the right spot, too. But I just think Nebelgast being a monocolored card is nice. There's a Foul Play, there's an Organ Hoarder. I think Organ Hoarder is just better. I feel like I've never passed Organ Hoarder. We're seeing a lot of good black and blue cards here. Organ Hoarder is just fantastic. Cut Purse is pretty good. Foul Play is great. Foul Play kills a lot of things. I think Organ Hoarder is better because there's just a lot of removal. I'm going to take the Hoarder. And then I would take Foul Play, and then I would take Midnight Ambush, and then I would take Abomination, and then Cut Purse. But everything's pretty good. Or maybe I'd take Cut Purse over this. I'm not sure. I think that's close. Okay, we could potentially head into Blue-Red. And then, like, Splash Opportunist if we wanted to, or even just not play it at all. Because the best cards in this pack are all red. There is this card, which I haven't really gotten to use yet. It seems like it could be good. There's also, like, some white cards. These guys aren't the best. Some Blinking Observer, which is fine. I could just take it to stay closer to blue. I don't love this card. It's not my favorite 2-drop. This is a tough pick. I kind of want to just take a blue card. I don't love this guy. I could just take Ardent Elementals. I think this card might just be the best card in the pack for me. I'm just going to stick to blue. That's a tough pick, though. I think Thermo Alchemist is great. That's a good reason to get into blue-red. I had a pretty good version of Spells Matter earlier today, and so I kind of understand the deck a little bit better. The Flame Channeler, I had it in my deck, and it's just hard to get burn spells. And because if Shock was in the set instead of Immolate, the card would be so much better. But there's just not a ton of burn spells running around, and so I just would rather take a more consistent 2-drop. Thermo Alchemist is great, though. Looks like blue-red might be a good spot for us. Ooh, and now is where it gets interesting, because there's a Bait Hook Angler, but there's also an Ambush. How much... Like, we already have a couple of 2-drops. Ambush is pretty good. I do like Angler, and it's in my main color. I'm just going to prioritize removal. I'm sorry, Angler. I had no choice. Yeah, that's why I took the Midnight Ambush. I think the Angler's fine, but I think the Midnight Ambush could be really premium. No Way Out could be the pick. Locked in the Cemetery is medium. The fact that it only works in the late game, really, or after, like, a lot of the time, and you don't really want to cast it on certain creatures, it's very inflexible. Gavany Trapper is pretty good. That's the best card in this pack. I'm not going to miss a No Way Out. Broodweaver's pretty good as well. There are some green cards floating around, but I kind of want to take the Gavany and see what that leads me to. Now I'll just take Evolving Wilds. Not really missing out on much Immolation, but... Burn the Accursed came back. Interesting. There's also another Unblinking Observer. No, that was a Mythic Archive. We're seeing a couple red cards, a couple blue cards. I'm going to take this card. I think it's the best in the pack. Still feeling things out a little bit. Unit's Rush is sometimes okay. So is Blessed Defiance, but I don't think I want to speculate too heavily into white. So black didn't seem wildly open. Neither did blue, really. Both these cards, these are like the two worst commons. Red could be open. Last pick, Raise. Well, this card is unbelievably powerful. I'm constantly wrecked by this card. There's also this card, if that wheels, maybe blue-red's where I'm supposed to be. I feel like the tables can't really support two blue-red drafters very well. I love Festival Crasher in blue-red, but I'm not necessarily playing blue-red. I could still just be blue-X. I think Organ Hoarder, Nebelgas Intruder, and now Unblinking Observer are my base for blue, but I might not even be meant to play blue, but I'm going to try it anyway, I guess. Now that I have the Adversary, I'm going to commit to it. Okay, now I'll just take the blue cards when I'm in doubt. Don't love Vivisection, just sacrifices board presence too much. Not sure I'm playing black, so I'm not going to take the Siege Zombie. Immolation would be good, but I'm just going to try and get deeper into blue and then pick my last color later. Probably not going to be white, but it's still a possibility. Yeah, Spectral Adversary constantly wrecks me, so I probably think the card is better than it is, but like every time it gets cast against me, I immediately lose. Like I'd be going for like a removal spell and it'll just phase out and fizzle the removal spell or things like that. Just so easy to get a card's worth of value. Casting Natural is just good in red-green, but we're miles from there. And red-green's not particularly good. I think I took the Ambush over a Beethoven Angler. That pick was tough. Because it does give me more, like, my black cards kind of work together nicely now, but just having all blue cards would have been good, I think. Ooh, okay. Now we're in business. Okay, so I think the Dragon's pretty reasonable. Just a pretty solid card. It's also Startle. There's some black cards still, but I think the blue cards aren't good enough to be justifying taking over one of these. I think Shock is solid. If I had taken that 2/2, I think I took Unblinking Observer over it, then this Shock would be a lot better as well. But, like, still not that good even. I think I'm going to take the Dragon for the Shock. I can get an Immolation, maybe. We are seeing some blue cards, but I mean black cards, but this is tough. We're feeling things out. There's a Burn the Accursed and another Shock. Seeing a lot of red here. I don't like this card. I just don't think it's very good. It's just too inconsistent. Burn the Accursed is pretty good, from what I've heard. think the Shock is probably reasonable too with the Thermo Alchemist and any Spells Matter cards, but I'm just going to keep taking burns. I want to see how well a card performs if I get a few of them. Another Nebelgast. Is Nebelgast better than Falcon Abomination in this blue-red deck in theory? Maybe because I can hold it up along with other things. Playtook Angler for another 2-drop. I'm going to take Nebelgast. And then I see the Diregraph Horde, and I just, like, question everything. I'm like, oh, man. That is just not true. Flame Channeler is so hard to trigger. There's just not a ton of burn spells. You have to have, like, premium removal spells to trigger it. It's just, like, super tough. Geist Wave or Immolation. I'm going to take an Immolation, maybe. Diregraph Horde is so good, but I think blue-red is where I'm supposed to be. Ooh, baby. We got a Festival Crasher. My instants and sorcery count is low right now, but if I'm going to end up in blue-red, this card's going to have to be good for me. We also Revenge of the Drowned. If I'm playing blue-red, Festival Crasher has to be a good player in my deck. Otherwise, my blue-red deck is not going to be very good. Yes, Festival Crasher wheeling is huge. The other blue-red card didn't wheel, but that person maybe doesn't understand how important Festival Crasher is. Okay, so we've got our colors now. What the heck is that pack? 3 white cards. Insanity. So we've got 3 instants, 1 sorcery. So this is the pack for us to get more instants and sorceries. Okay. The fact that the blue-red card, the gold card, is no longer in the pack could just be an indication that people don't know if that card is good. Because I don't think that card would even make my deck, because I don't have a ton of instants and sorceries yet. But it does bug me that it's not in the pack, because it means somebody else is moving in on my lane. But the Festival Crasher is generally way better for the deck, I think. Ah! No! What do I do, chat? This is so good. This card is so broken. Do I just abandon my blue cards and play Tovolar's Time? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue cards. I just don't think I can ever physically fit this card in my deck. It's just so good. Just win when you cast this card. It's unbeatable. Dies to Silverbolt. That's a saying. That's a saying for sure. I can't do it. It's impossible to fit in my deck. If it was a white card, I could even fit it into my deck. Or a black card, but I literally have no other green cards. It's the only color I couldn't support that in, probably. Okay. First things first, I check for a good instant or sorcery. Not finding any of those, I just go for Festival Crasher and hope for the best. Boom. Startle is good. Burn the Accursed is pretty reasonable, but I already have 2 of them. I just want to take Startle here. I already have 2 Nebelgast Intruders, though, so I'm just going to take Burn the Accursed. Get rid of big things. Shock or Consider. I think Consider is probably better. I already have an Immolation. I already have some combat tricks to kill small things. This card's really good with Festival Crasher, though. This is tough. That's a tough pick to make. Neonate's Rush. I don't think I need a second Evolving Wilds. Kind of just want as much stuff that works with my Thermo Alchemists and my Festival Crashes as possible. I already have one Lamhole Terrier. Another Baithook Angler, I guess. Elementalist is fine. Getting back a Burn the Accursed. Another Festival Crasher. Nice. A lot of consistency. Maybe I won't even play this Baithook Angler now. I'm definitely going to play these Raise the Idols, though. Wow, this is disrespectful, Diagraph Ward. Raise the Effigies. Wow. I wonder where I was supposed to end up here. I'm basically mono red in many ways. And then I'm just getting no red cards here because I think I took all the ones I wanted. We will be crashing some festivals, hopefully. Hopefully it works out. Being a blue deck was maybe a mistake. Could have maybe gotten. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue cards. This card's just really good, so I wanted to play it. But it might not even be correct. I could have taken the Tovalar's Huntmaster and played it as my only green card because I have so many red cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I could have done that. Just unreal. I didn't get a single blue-red card at the end there. There must have been another blue-red drafter. I did not wheel to consider. I might want this thing. So, let's go 9-7-1. That seems like a fair split. Let's consider cuts. So, I have 11 instants and sorceries, which I think I need to keep pretty much all those. I have 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9 2-drops. Kind of want to try Pax Betrayal. I feel like it could be good here. Kill someone out of nowhere. Vampire works well with the Neonates rushes. Cut Immolation. Cut Pax Betrayal. Need to keep all my other instants and sorceries, though. Cut this. Splashing is just not an option in this sort of deck now. Cut 2 Baithook Anglers. And I can go down to 6 islands. Yeah, this could be good. Could also go down to 1 land so I can play the Pax Betrayal. Because my deck is pretty cheap, but I do have a lot of 5-drops. Maybe we'll try it like this. Yeah, I'm excited to see how this performs. See you folks in the matches. If you are enjoying this video and enjoying my content in general and want to help me continue producing videos, consider becoming a patron and contributing to the channel directly at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. It is thanks to the patrons that I'm able to make so many gameplay videos and also innovate with brand new forms of content like the Draft Meta Update series and the Drafting with Data series. Patreon is simple, it is affordable, it can be canceled at any time if you decide it is not right for you, and you also gain access to some exclusive bonus content and rewards for becoming a patron, so I really do my best to make it a win-win for everyone involved. I'm very grateful to all of the people who do support my content. There's over 100 patrons now, which is truly incredible. Special shout out to those who support at the credits level. I really do appreciate you folks as well, especially so, and I am very grateful for all of my patrons at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. If you want to help the channel grow and thrive into the future, Patreon is the best place to do so, and I truly appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get to the games. Welcome to round one. We will keep this hand. We are hoping for the best. One turn late, one turn late. It's okay, because it'll make this thing cost less. I should have led with the Lambhole Parrier. That was tough. Yeah, if I'd led with Lambhole Harrier, I would have done much better there. I could have used my Nebelgast. Already made a mistake. Every point of damage counts in this sort of matchup, so kind of feeling bad about choosing the wrong 2-drop. Well, that was a heck of a draw. Okay, Pax Betrayal is going to be incredible. On the plus side, they missed a land drop. Nebelgast is going to eat their guy. And I can zap one, steal their next one. This game went about as possibly well for me as it could have gone. They clicked the wrong one and it doesn't let you undo. I know, because I've done it before. Oh, it's so unlucky. Just super unfortunate. Really not where you wanted to be. Yeah, sorry. I'll actually say sorry there. Oh my gosh. I'd have to take a couple of days off. Oh my god. That's so unfortunate for the opponents. Oh my god. Oh man, that's insanity. I'm sorry, opponent. But I think they were gonna lose anyway, let's just say that much. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're gonna have to mulligan this one. And we can keep this one. I'm gonna get rid of a land. It's kind of greedy, but I don't need to cast this anyway, and I'd rather draw an island. There we go. Why did I do that? I needed to cast... Oh my gosh, I'm in such a default, terrible mode. What am I doing? I'm so sorry, chat. My quality of play is trash. Okay, it all worked out. I'm a genius, clearly, because they would have been able to block this thing. I can't believe that actually worked out somewhat okay. I'm trying to build up to a scarier board. Ah! That's not good. Nope, nope, nope. Not good at all. I need to find my burn the accursed. And then next turn I can Pax Betrayal Giza, attack them for a lot. Can you imagine if I drew Raise the Effigy right here? That would be so good. That card is normally so bad, but in this exact spot it'd be so good. Okay. I don't know what's really funny. I was just thinking about how this interaction works. And if I steal their Gisa and kill the Vampire Interloper, they'll get the Decayed token. Because that's the way the card is worded. You're kidding me. Okay. So I can kill this thing. Could be big for me. If they block there, I zap it. I deal 5, 10, 15 damage. Block there. They block there. I zap this thing instead, and they take 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. They go to 1. It's between them going to 1, and if they block here... Perfect. Okay. Remember when you were at 19, opponent? Oh my gosh, what a rip. What a rip off the top of the old deck. Okay, well that was A little bit less fortunate, but what a rip. 367. Please cast this. Yep. No, shipwreck scepters. Monster. Give me a land deck. So the only card that can stop me from winning if I do this really have to block there. I activate. It's the discard spell, and even then I can flash back this abandon the post to win. 4, 5, 6, 79. I go to 1 here. I didn't even factor that in. Probably should have, but now I'm hoping I don't die to something. Oh no! I totally forgot that I have a life total to worry about. I'm just like, well, I'm probably going to kill the opponent here, but wow. If I had drawn a land, I would have just insta-won. So, if I lose, it's all because I'm unlucky, right? No, I'm kidding. Oh my goodness. This game's knife's edge. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That was insane! The Festival Crashers are just coming to play today. Let's go. I'm so excited. I've come up with this new video idea where on Saturdays, my plans are to stream a lot. Like, have a big stream on Saturday to make a bunch of videos for the week. But I had this idea for a video series called like Meta Update, where I kind of like talk about how the meta feels after my big Saturday stream / the content I've listened to from people talking about stuff over the week. So like every Sunday I give like a meta update where it's like, in this week's news, this card is overperforming, this card's underperforming, these are the decks I'm liking, these are the decks that have changed, that sort of thing. So like, oh, blue-black is the deck to beat, it seems, but Festival Crasher is the real overperformer of this week's meta update. Or something like that. I don't know. I thought it was a cool idea. Well, we don't have any blue mana. This card actually was pretty solid too. Made the bouncer on guy. I'm gonna keep it. Got a Festival Crasher. I don't need blue mana for a little bit. Oh dear. Well, this is unfortunate. I can't let this flip right away, can I? Or I could steal it and then draw a card. And even get to scry. Wow, they're just playing 3 colors and hit all their colors instantly. I'd like to draw an island first, and then I can draw an outro. As long as they don't kill this Festival Crasher, it might be too late. 3, 5, 7, 9, 10. I can deal 10 to them. I'm enraged. I can't believe it. Of course they have that card. We would have won if they hadn't had that card. Feels bad, man. Oh my gosh. So unfortunate. Oh man, we could still win with our Purifying Dragon if they don't have any removal. Unlikely, but possible. We still would have been kind of screwed if we had just gone for the Purifying Dragon. They would have bounced it and hit us for a lot. This was just one of those games that's kind of unfortunate because they flipped this thing on turn, like, 2. Dang it. I don't think we can win this game. Oh yeah, we're dead. Oh, man. Man. Unfortunate. Ooh, much better hand. Let's go. I like seeing this opening hand. Fills me with joy. Joy, hallelujah, hallelujah. Man, the 1/1 Vampire is so key for enabling Neonate's Rush, which is so important for this blue-red deck, I think. I kind of wish I had more Vampires. The Stinger. Hello, Stinger. Once they play that to stabilize, I can steal it. It's such a good long-term plan. My long-term plan is coming to fruition. I'm gonna get the Thermo Alchemist down. The Nebel Gas could still potentially just save me. For example, against Cathar Commando. Bing. Dang it. Should have just taken the damage, TBH. Okay, are they gonna bring their guy back now? So I can deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's exactly lethal. Please bring back the beloved beggar, please. Attack me, bring back beloved beggar. Oh my gosh, it's exactly lethal. Nobody plays around Pax Betrayal. They go to 8. They're doing the math now. They go to 8. I'm not gonna hover my cards so I don't give anything away. They go to 8, and I can put them to 6 with the Alchemist. So put them to 8. My turn. Then I ping them to 7 on my turn, untap, ping again. Even if they don't attack with the Silversmith, they're still dead. If they bring back this beloved beggar. Just bring it back, buddy. Yes! Pax Betrayal clutching it for me. You're a member of the pack now, generous soul. Yes! Woo, baby. Let's go. So you can hear the game sounds again, hopefully. Ooh, that was a close one. That was close. Well, this is an incredible hand, I think. We will need to draw some instants and sorceries and stuff, but... Stinger into Crasher into Crasher. Pretty good. Our Nebelgast Intruder could maybe eat the Candlegrove Witch. I can't let this just flip. I just love playing with Festival Crasher. It just feels like such a powerful card. The threat of activation is so real every time. Gosh, I just can't block the Candlegrove. I just can't do it. card represents so much damage right now. I hope this works. Jeez Louise. Nightmare. That's actually so bad for me. I just lose now. Dang it. I feel like I walk into stuff sometimes. I don't know what to play around all the time. Dang it. That card's good. Yeah, we're just dead here. I missed out on some of the... It's just the werewolf really threw me off here, because I couldn't eat the Candle Grove Witch anymore. Aw, thank you so much, Libertas, for the subscription. I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
Appreciate the longer stream today. Fun to watch as I plan Diablo 2.
You're kidding me. Oh my gosh. Cannot catch a break in this game, but we're dead, so it doesn't matter. Wow. They had it all. Had it all. We're 4 wins out from Mythic. I think this deck is 2-2. Oh gosh, it's one of those scrappy decks where every win feels like an accomplishment, which isn't really where you want to be. Oh no, we're 3-2. Let's go. Never mind. Every win is not an accomplishment. We're crushing him. We're crushing it. Unbelievable. This is not the best version of this deck, but feels like we've got him. Oh my gosh, let's go. The Crasher and Raising the Effigy. They go hand in hand. This time, though, I'm going to remember to play the Lambhold Harrier first, I think, though. I just need to draw a land and I'm chilling. Oh, I can Neonates Rush this guy. Oh, that's going to be so satisfying. Take that, Scab Wrangler. You've wrangled your last scab. Oh, so satisfying. When the scabber becomes the scabby. Dang it, if I hit a land drop, I'd be chillin'. Thank you, Demonic. I appreciate the support. No, I just need anything. So I can use Raise, or I can just play Festival Crash. I'm just gonna play block here, block. If I had a land, I could have used my Nebelgast there, but trading that's not great because that was a 1 toughness creature for me to use Rush on. So maybe I was just supposed to play Festival Crasher and pass. If I don't hit a land soon, I'm gonna lose. Oh no. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, leaves the battlefield. Oh, nope, yep. Of course, their farmers are much better than mine, in many cases. Oh gosh, and they got that thing back. Oh gosh. Hmm. Oh, that's perfect. Oh my gosh. Hello, Slogurk. How would you like to join the Festival Crashers? We'd love to have you. No! They can remove 3 counters from it to bounce it if they want. That's still like using this as a bounce spell or something. Wow, Slogurk's ability coming in clutch. Wow, they didn't use it. What are they doing? They could have bounced it to their hand. And now they're dead. Opponent, you could have been saved. You could have salvaged it. What is going on? Yeah, one of the reasons why I don't have it running right now, Kilgore, is because if you have a question about a card, I'm sure someone watching on YouTube also has the same question. Oh yeah, I guess I had guaranteed lethal if I targeted the other creature. What am I doing? Because it's minimum of, yeah. That would have been lethal for sure. Good call, Terry. Good call. That was a misplay. That was a misplay. Because if I guaranteed lethal, whereas if they bounce it to their hand, I can only deal 7. Good point, good point. I got sloppy. Okay, we're going to keep this hand. I think I'm going first, right? I have not cast a single Burn the Accursed in this draft, I don't think. Or maybe I cast 1, but maybe I wasn't supposed to put that card in my deck if I haven't cast any yet. But I feel like it's a good top-end card. Like, if I have a couple of those in my hand, it just represents so much extra damage. I'm really hoping they block here. And then I'm just going to flash in this Adversary. It's not very good in my deck, unfortunately, because I don't have enough blue sources to get it going, but I feel like it's still such a good late-game top deck. Where I have 2 blue sources, I can just, or 3, do a lot of work. Oh, that's why they didn't block. This card could be the end of me. Lifelink is brutal against my deck. I kind of rely on chip damage. Also, my hand is kind of bad. I've learned not to block these. I should have attacked with this guy if I wasn't going to block with it, but I've just gotten wrecked enough times. They almost always have something in those spots. Yeah, if I top deck Burn the Accursed, that would actually be the perfect card. I'm glad I have 3 copies of it in my deck right now. Gonna take a miracle to win this one, I think. I didn't draw any of my Festival Crashers, which just means I do no damage. And they have lifelink. No, it's not shock. It's +2/+2 for an attacker. Beloved Beggar. I need to find my Burn the Accursed. Wow, they're gonna get to splash off of Root Coil Creeper. That's just disgusting. This is just going just about exactly how they want it. I feel like I only lose to random rares and stuff. Oh my gosh. Speaking of... That's a disgusting rare. If only I had Burn the Accursed at some point in my life. Is there even a point to continuing playing? It's not. I can't possibly beat that card. Just the fact that it's generating 2 slimes is already too much for me. And they've gained like 10 life. Or 6 life or whatever. Oh, man. The opening hand was sketchy, but I think it was one I had to keep. Wild. That was not the greatest for me. The end there. Ouch. 4 and 3, though. Creeping closer and closer towards that mythic threshold, as they say. Pretty fun deck, though. The Festival Crashers really got to show their stuff. Bahak's Betrayal won me like 2 games, which is kind of funny as well. I never cast a Burn the Accursed, but it would have been really good in that last game. Like, if I could have, like, had one to kill their stuff, could have been great. If you didn't... I mean, the Spectral Adversary skewed me towards blue, but then I ended up being basically monocolored, and I would have just been better off taking that green rare, I think. But I never got to use it really to its fullest. Double gas were pretty reasonable, but I think I let myself get pulled into blue a little too easily there, maybe. But yeah, that is going to do it for this draft video. If you did enjoy it, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for more, hit that bell icon, comment below with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. Leave hashtag festival pack, because I mean, we had some pretty cool Festival Crasher pack betrayal plays. And so everyone's just getting that special festival pack to bring to their festival. You can also remember that if you did enjoy my videos, you can support me on Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. You can also check out NicolaiBolas merchandise, linked in the description down below. A lot of fun stuff. The #1 Mythic mug is one of my favorites. I just think it's kind of funny and a very enjoyable type deal, stuff like that. You can also find... if you have Amazon Prime, you can support my work at no extra cost to yourself. Simply link your Amazon or your Twitch accounts, and you can subscribe to my Twitch channel for free because it's included with Amazon Prime. You can also find my articles, the NicolaiBolas Discord server, and if you want to become a NicolaiBolas channel member on YouTube, it's a new feature where basically you join the channel membership. I made it as cheap as possible because I think it's just like a fun little bonus thing. It's like $1 to join per month, and you get a cool little badge that like lets you know how long you've been a supporter for. So the first couple months you're like a common, and then it becomes an uncommon colored NicolaiBolas symbol in the chat, and so I'll get to see how long you've been watching my stuff for, which is really cool. You can also find the NicolaiBolas Twitter, and if you want to be notified whenever I post new videos and things like that. That is going to do it for this draft video, though. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time.